My name is Patrick Smiley with Everything El Paso, and today we're focusing on Jane and Jensen's vintage shop. So Darlene, how did you come about opening up the shop here in El Paso?
Thank you so much, first of all, for coming. It is Halloween, so this is why I'm wearing this. But I came to El Paso when I was little. I'm originally from California, but I chose El Paso as my home after having my children just because it's a great city. And I chose downtown because I believe in everything that we have to offer here, and I believe that El Paso is just at the cusp of something amazing, and I wanted to bring what makes me happy to downtown, and hopefully it made other people happy too.
Now, Darlene, how do you describe El Pasoans' love for secondhand and vintage items in your shop?
I felt that because of our culture especially, we have always done the hand-me-downs, the looking for bargains. For me, it was quality. So I wanted to bring something that was sustainable, but was also beautiful to look at. All these treasures have history behind it. So I'm a history nerd. I get so involved and wrapped up in every piece that is inside my shop. I try to find out everything there is to know about it so that I can relay that history, that story, the storytelling, especially downtown. All the history that we have here, I wanted to convey across my shop with every item that I sell. And the people really seem to enjoy everything that comes with it. So I don't think that it's just thrift or antique shopping. It's more of something that's having to do with the aesthetic in their home, the vibe they want to bring, and then the history.
Now, Darlene, what is your favorite item in your shop?
One of my favorite items has to be a pink iridescent fairy lamp. It's called a strawberry fairy lamp. So fairy lamps date back to the turn of the century, even before that. And they're courting lamps. So you used to put it in your windowsill when you were ready to date. So you would put it in there with a little tea light inside, turn it on. And I have one in my window as well.
Now, Darlene, you told me you're from LA and you moved here because of your kids. What has been the best thing about El Paso that you've seen here?
I love the people here. You can go to any other city, and no matter how many places I visit, the people here have the most genuine heart. It's our culture, it's our heritage. I am Mexican descendant, and I love that I come back and it feels like home every single time.
That's a great answer, by the way. That's a great answer.
I'm running for something later.
All right, so Jane and Jensen is the name of your shop. Is there a little backstory why it's called that?
Of course. I started my shop and I named it after my children, Madeline Jane and Dean Jensen. In the beginning, my daughter would go to the markets with me. That's how I started before I had brick and mortars. And her little shop was Jane Squared because my middle name is also Jane.
So owning a vintage shop does seem kind of troublesome, but also seems fun. How can local El Pasoans come in and show support to you and show love to you?
I love what I do, and if you're in the business of supporting local shopping, you know, El Paso has such a great and outstanding behavior when it comes to small businesses because we're all starting out, especially after the pandemic. So if you can come support online, support even sharing on Instagram, social media, anything like that, helps to bring light to all these little small businesses. It's not just mine. I try to support as many small local ones as I can. So if you show just local love, support local, buying your gifts this holiday season, go small and support local.
Well, thank you so much for being part of Everything El Paso. I appreciate you. I know you're not from here, but I'm not from here either. But it's also great to see just people outside of El Paso coming here and establishing their life and understanding the traditions and the values of being a El Pasoan now. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, this is Patrick with Everything El Paso. Big shout out to Darlene and from Jane and Jensen's Vintage Shop. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and follow. We'll see you guys another time.